What's going on, you guys? Welcome to TK808 Productions. And you guys, as you can see right behind me, we are at the Hilo drag strip, you guys, right back over there. And guess what? I got my car out here, my Nissan Kicks, and I'll be racing in the grocery Gettach for tonight, you guys. So a little nervous, but very excited. I can't wait to get back on the racetrack. It's been since almost 2005 was my last race, but that was when I was racing junior. So first time I get to get step into my own daily driver. So we'll see how it goes, you guys. We'll see how it goes tonight. Very excited. Nice hot day. Track is all nice and prepped. Junior's about to run pretty soon, and next you know, we'll be moving up as well. So can't wait to get some time trial runs. And yep, see you guys very soon here on TK808 Productions, and enjoy the video, everybody.
Gets down there with a 14.53.99. Kerr gets down there with a 19.19.73. Capono Crivello, the Towering in the Hawaii Light Racing Honda. Thomas Kerr in the TK808 Production Nissan Spectre Lane. Here they go. Red light time on Crivello in the Honda. 67.168 for Crivello. Kerr, 19.03.72.
Guys, it's Thomas from TK808 Productions, you guys, and I gotta tell you, it's been an awesome night, that's for sure. Oh man, it's like, I'm lost for words, to be honest. There's a lot of emotions I'm feeling right now, but pretty much let you guys know that I went to the racetrack today for the Big Island Auto Club race for what was it called? The race for the cause is what they were saying, race for the cause. And I went there. I decided that, hey, they have a grocery getter bracket. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not give it a try and see if if I could take my little Nissan Kicks and see if she can compete. And I definitely realized very, very quickly that she's not much of a speedster. This girl's more of a cruiser. She's more of a cruise down Broadway and just haul people, haul stuff. That's pretty much what she does. And so it was pretty awesome, and to get to find, I was like, I'll decide, let's go to the grocery getter bracket. And when I first got her to my first pass on the starting line, I gotta admit there was a lot of jitters and bugs and a lot of things I was just feeling, because I was just like, oh man, I haven't raced in years. So I was just like, I was not so sure of what's gonna happen, what's gonna go. What is she gonna do? And not only that, I've never really speed with this girl. This girl is only like my 35, 45 miles per hour cruiser that I just take around town. So, I hardly ever take her anywhere that fast, and maybe even go that fast. And so, yeah, so my first pass, what I did a lot of things wrong in that first pass, but it was, the first few passes I knew were not gonna be that great. My first pass, I was racing against Riley Kamahele in a black Toyota Corolla, and he was in a spectator. I was in the tower side. I left on him off the starting line really good, but it was kind of a little bit of a sad start. I was a 0.686 or something in the 600 range for my reaction, which is very bad and very sleepy on the line. So I was just like, okay, I gotta change that. But then what I did wrong is that I went and saw Riley go down the track. But I should have realized, no, don't worry about the other guy. Focus on your lane. So got my first time, got my first receipt. I knew it was not gonna be that great, so I was like, you know what? Okay, go back in line again, get second pass. Okay, now I was like, okay, shaking the big jitters off, and I realized, my floor mats are blocking my gas pedal, or I couldn't shove the gas all the way down to the floorboard. So removed the floor mat, and finally was able to put the gas all the way to the floor, but I was still hesitant because I never pushed her that hard. But the girl performed well. She performed really great, and you know what? She could handle me just slamming into the floorboard. So, excuse me. So I was like, okay, let's slam into the floorboard. But then I realized, you know what? That's great, but it's not going to be good if I can't cut a decent light. So I was like, all right. So I tried, like, okay, let's try leave on the third amber. I was getting like a 0.1, 0.2. It's like, that's not really good for competition. In competition, especially with a lot of the racers here on the Big Auto, you got to get into the 0.0 range to at least be in a decent competition, or at least get like a decent like reaction time and, catch the other person, or, beat the other person. So, I was like, all right, let's try leave this way or that, and change my thing a little bit. And behold, I did do it, and I was able to catch like a 0.093, a 0.073. So I was like, all right, now I found a little bit of the good spot. Let's see, maybe I can do it a little bit sooner. So I tried leaving a little bit sooner, but then I was getting red light. I got like a negative 0.017, a negative 0.006. And I was like, all right, a little bit too early. That's not too bad, but you don't want to red light in competition. So I was like, all right, let's change it, go back. Did a few more passes, got more comfortable, got to focus on the car, got to focus on how the car ran. And you know what? Made first round qualifying. I did red light in that one, but it was just kind of see if I could cut a decent good light. I got a negative 0.017, so almost close to a really good reaction. But I knew I had to be very not that close to the red light, because if you get too close to it, you're knocking on the door to where you can automatically be disqualified. So yeah, so I just was like, all right. And then first round came, ran that pass, put my dial-in in, but I had to actually thank my brother for helping me with the dial-in, because I was hesitant to pick a dial-in just because I didn't want it to be too tough for me to reach, and not only that, too easy to reach. Like, you want to make sure the dial-in has a good balance in between, to where I was looking at everybody else in the bracket. Everybody else was gonna have to chase me, pretty much. This girl is not a fast girl, like I said before. She's I hate to say she's a bit of a turd on the drag strip, but I was able to find out, okay, this is what the girl runs. I just gotta cut a good line and be consistent and just watch my competitors, because they're gonna have to chase me, but I'm just gonna have to just work with how it is. So I just went, and all right, my first round eliminations, I was against Sydney Koga in her Dodge. I think it was a Dodge Charger or Challenger. I can't remember which one, but it's one of those. And I knew she would have to chase me. So I was in tower lane. She was a spectator. I moved my camera so I can be able to see where my mirrors, my side mirror and my rear mirror, to make sure, okay, I can keep an eye on them, see when they're leaving. And, I try to make sure not to take my foot off the gas, just keep it straight to the floorboard. So light comes down, I leave the line. I knew I was a little bit sleepy off the line because I was hesitant. I didn't want to red light my first round. I go down the track, and I'm going. I see Sydney. She's trying to catch up to me. And I was like looking. She's not catching up to me, and then I just let off the gas, and I coasted. Got done with first round. Awesome. No problem. Second round, I knew I was going to face against a tough competitor, Shawnee Barr in his Chevy Nova. He had a long wait. He had a long wait and a long time to come and catch me, because I was far gone way before he was coming at me, and I was just like, all right, he's gonna be cutting a good light. I gotta cut a good light too. So the lights comes down, I cut a decent light, I focus on my lane, and then I just kept looking at the mirror, and I could see that he was coming, and I knew he was coming, and I just kept okay, keep going. And I was getting close to the quarter mile, and I realized, okay, he's about 2 or 3 cars behind me. I don't know if he's going to catch me now, so I let off the gas. I step on the brake a little bit, put on the gas, step on the brake, and then boom, went through the light, and I could not tell who won. It was too close to call, because I thought I broke out. I thought I really broke out, and I thought I lost. And I didn't think I won. Sean and I, we were looking at each other at the end of the track. We were like, we don't know who won. We don't know. We seriously don't know who won that. I could not tell who won until finally they went up to me and they're like, oh, Thomas, you won. I was like, really? I won? Because I thought I broke out. Because I knew I crossed the finish line first by half a car, I would say. And I really did not know who won that race because I thought I broke out. Because he went flying past me right when my front tires passed the finish line. Like I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was going to be close. And so, you know, and I got back there, turned back around, found out Kaki DuPont would be my next competitor. And I knew he was going to catch a really good light. He's been really getting really great on the lights. So I knew he was going to be one of the toughest guys I would have to face besides Sean Ibarra. So luckily I got lane choice. So I chose the tower lane. I was racing tower lane all night. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to stick with the tower. I'm comfortable there. And so I figured, you know what, I'll stick to that lane, you know, and I'll just move forward from there. So we got up there. I'm like trying to just like deep breathing, calm myself down, get the car up to the line. I stage the car first, and then I wait for Kaki to stage, and then I go and from pre-stage, I go stage him until then second bulb. So I got 2 bulbs. Kaki's taking forever with his pre-stage, and I was just kind of like, all right, man, you want to play this game? Okay, no problem. I have no problem if you want to take your time, come up to the light. I'm not focusing on him. I'm just focusing on my light. That's all I'm focusing on right now. I'm going to focus on my light. You worry about you, and let's just see who's going to get there first. So lights come down. I got a pretty good light, and then I slam the gas down, zone in, and then I take a sweet glance at my side mirror because I got it right to where I could see them leave the line. Kaki upon red lights, and I'm just like, oh my lord, I just won this thing. And I was just screaming at the top, and I was like, yeah, woo, like screaming at the top of my lungs, man. It was like, oh man. And then I was just like, just so thrilled, like, yeah, woo. It's such a great feeling. And then, you know, when I got to the tower, I honked my horn because they were saying congratulations to Thomas Kerr for the winning the grocery getter. I was like so ecstatic and happy. And you see 8 kids just bowing down, like making a wave like this as I drove right through. And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. Because all these kids they all see me film drag racing, and they're really excited to see me as a cameraman and a videographer finally now getting into the driver's seat of a car and racing. And so, oh man, it was awesome, you guys. It was so completely awesome. All right, so we got my ice cream and whatnot. Yeah, so yep, first win with the Nissan Kicks, you guys, at the grocery getter. Oh, I'm so excited and so happy. It's really quite amazing, you know. I literally just took my daily driver, went down the racetrack multiple times, and pulled off a win. I just gotta say thank you to Combine and Nissan for helping me to get this car. You guys have been such a great service to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Big mahalo to my brother for helping me with the dial-in. You know, helping me give me last point tips on racing in the bracket. And you know what, just have a grand old time, man. It's been amazing just to have just a fun time racing at the Heathrow drag strip in my daily driver of all things. But anyways, you guys, awesome night. There's gonna be another round of racing tomorrow. I'll try to see if I can get some footage inside the car as I go down the track. But you know what, you guys, it's awesome to finally be in the driver's seat and go down the track. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for always supporting my channel. Thank you always for tuning into my videos and to always be there to support me as I help the channel grow and, you know, really help produce drag racing all around Hawaii. But anyways, guys, hope you have a good night. Stay safe. Have a safe drive home. And you know what? Have a great day, you guys.